Hello friends, and welcome back to Virtual Preschool as we reach our last day of the week with this theme, which is winter. And today we are going to talk about snowmen. Have you ever made a snowman before?
I have.
I have too. They're fun to make, but they're a lot of work, aren't they? Alright, so we're going to start by doing our activity song. If you can hear me, clap your hands. If you can hear me, stomp your feet. If you can hear me, tap your shoulders. If you can hear me, tap your nose. If you can hear me, clap your hands. Did I do that one already? Oh well. Anyways, if you can hear me, say hello.
Hello.
Okay, thank you for joining me today, and we are going to talk about snowmen, like I said, and this is one of the book that we're going to read today. But first, I just wanted to show you the picture of the snowman. See, it has a head and then two other sections. So a snowman typically has three big sections. So this here is a picture of a boy. Can you see the picture clearly here? Mm-hmm. And he is rolling the first snowball. And so you start off with a little snowball, and then as you roll it through the ground, the ball grows bigger and bigger. And then this little girl is stacking up the snowballs. So it says stack 3 snowballs. And typically your base one, the one that goes on the ground, is the biggest, and then the next one is a little smaller, and then the head is a little smaller than that. So it makes a nice snowman shape. And if you can see here, he has a hat and a scarf and a carrot for the nose and sticks for the arms. And it looks like he has some buttons for his chest here. So let's count together the sections. 1, 2, 3. So this snowball or snowman is made with 3 snowballs stacked up on top of each other. What happens to the snowmen when the sun comes out and the temperature outside warms up?
They melt.
They melt, and that is what brings us to our, let me show you this, what we made yesterday, our melted snowman. That's when the sun comes out and melts it, and then all the items that the snowman was wearing end up on the ground amongst a big pile of melted snow. That's a sad day when that happens, but when the weather gets cold again and it snows, you can always make a new snowman, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me throw this over here. And next, this card says, have you ever built a snowman? Raise your hand if you can say, yes, I have. Yes, I have. Or, no, not yet. Who would like to build a snowman? Raise your hand.
Me.
Yes, so if you haven't made one, that's okay. Next time it snows, you can try to make one, okay? All right. So this is our little poem about 5 smiling snowmen. Oh, I guess you should start with all 5 on the board. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these all have numbers on them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So the poem goes like this. 5 smiling snowmen standing in the snow. Each has a hat and a carrot nose. The sun came out and shone all day, and one smiling snowman melted away.
Oh no.
So we'll take off one of the snowmen. Now we have to count how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Four smiling snowmen standing in a row. Each has a hat and a carrot nose. The sun came out and shone all day, and one smiling snowman melted away.
Oh my, now how many do we have?
1, 2, 3.
3 smiling snowmen standing in a row. The sun came out and, 3 smiling snowmen standing in a row. Each has a hat and a carrot nose. The sun came out and shone all day, and one smiling snowman melted away. So now, how many are left? 1, 2. 2 smiling snowmen standing in the snow. Each has a hat and a carrot nose. The sun came out and shone all day, and one smiling snowman melted away. Now we have 1 snowman left standing in the snow. He has a hat and a carrot nose. The sun came out and shone all day, and the smiling snowman melted away.
Now,
no
smiling snowman standing in a row. Time to go out and roll more snow.
Now it's a blank canvas and they can go and make some more snowmen, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the poem. Okay, so now we're gonna read our Snowmen at Night book, and I'm just gonna push this to the side for right now. This is a great book by Carolyn Booner. I'm not sure how you say her last name, but anyway. One wintry day, I made a snowman very round and tall. The next day when I saw him, he was not the same at all. His hat had slipped, his arms dropped down. He really looked a fright. It made me, start to wonder. What does wonder mean? To think, right? So we started to think. What do snowmen do at night? That's a good question. I think that snowmen start to slide when it gets really dark, off the lawn and down the street, right into the park. They gather in a circle while they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice-cold cocoa made by snowman mothers. See them at the table over here? The snowman mothers are making the hot cocoa and they're all standing around drinking some. Then the snowman games begin. They line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn in the snowman races. After everyone has had a chance at racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do skating tricks on ice. Look at they're spinning around and rolling on their ice skates. Sometimes they start giggling and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other till they all fall down. They gather up their snowballs. The pitcher takes his aim, and underneath the moonlit sky, they play a baseball game. No one knows just how it started, but soon it's quite a sight, with snowmen throwing snowballs in the world's best snowball fight. That looks like a lot of fun. Then it's time for sledding. It's a wild ride down the hill. Wahoo! They yell. This is by far the snowman's biggest thrill. Finally, they're tuckered out and getting sleepy, so they slowly gather up their things and one by one they go. So if your snowman's grin is crooked or he's lost a little height, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night. The end. They sound like they have a lot of fun at night, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so this game is called Things That Are Hot means, ouch, it might burn you if you touch it. And things that are cold means brr, they're freezing cold, like ice cubes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to show you a card and you're going to tell me if they're hot or cold, okay? This is a stack of pancakes. Do you think pancakes are hot or cold?
Hot.
Hot. I like my pancakes hot with hot syrup, right?
Yeah.
That tastes good. How about ice cubes? Are ice cubes hot or cold?
Cold.
They are cold. If they get hot, they melt and turn to water, don't they? Okay, this one is juice. Is juice hot or cold? Juice is usually served cold. I like my juice nice and cold, and sometimes I even put ice cubes in it. Ice cream. Is ice cream hot or cold?
Cold.
Ice cream is cold. Otherwise, if it starts to warm up, what happens?
It melts.
It melts all over your hands and it gets on your clothes, and then you can't eat it because it makes a mess, right? This is an iron that your grown-up might use to iron clothes. Is this hot or cold? This is a tricky one. This gets hot to take the wrinkles out of clothes. So that one goes under hot. All right, now if I'm baking something in the oven, is the oven hot or cold?
Hot.
It gets very hot, right? And we don't put our hands in the oven because we would burn ourselves. We have to use oven mitts and a grown-up to help us with that. All right, so that's it for that game. All right, next up, we're gonna play this game. And this game was put in your packet this week. And it's called Visual Discrimination, which means which one is different. So we have to zoom in really close on these pictures so you can see them up close. Grace, can you zoom in on the picture? And so we have 4 items on each card, and we have to look and see what is the same and what is different. So we want to find which item is different than the others. So these 3 buckets have ice snowflakes in them, and this bucket has snow in it. So which bucket is different? You're right, it's this one is different, right? We can see this is white and these are blue. So this is different. Now this picture has 4 sweaters on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which sweater is different? We have 3 empty sweaters and 1 sweater has a picture of a snowman. So which one is different?
The snowman.
You're right. This one is different because it has a picture and these do not. Now some of these are a little harder to spot the difference, so I'll try to find some that are better. Okay, so this one we have 4 pairs of boots. We have brown boots, and what color are these?
Black.
Black. So we have 3 brown boots and 1 black boot, so which picture is different?
The black boots.
The black boots don't match these, so the black boots are different. Okay, let's do one more. This is a picture with 4 snowmen. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 3 snowmen. What color are these hats on these snowmen?
Black.
Black, you're right. And this snowman has a different hat, right? His is
Blue.
blue. So which snowman is different?
The one with the blue hat.
This one with the blue hat is different. So one thing you guys can do with these cards is I had gave you like a dry erase pocket, and you can slide them in there and then circle it with your dry erase marker. That way you can play the game more than just one time. Or you can even use like the clothespins and clip it onto which one is different. Okay? Alright, so we're going to make a snowman at night, just like our book. And we have the blue paper that came in our packet. And let me grab the glue real quick. I'm sorry. I moved it after I made the last thing and I didn't bring it back. So we have marshmallows and our glue and our pretzels and a black snowman hat, and we're going to make a snowman. Now, how many balls or sections did we say make up a snowman?
3.
3, right? So we have the head and the middle and then the bottom. So we're going to start by taking our glue and making one small circle. And then the next one is going to be a little bit bigger. And then the next one is going to be a little bit bigger than that one. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now you're going to take your marshmallows and stick your marshmallows onto the glue. And if you need help to make a circle shape, you could ask your grown-up to help you with the glue, or you can find something at home that is a circle shape, like a top to a jar, and then you could trace it with your pencil and then put the glue on.
Or a cup.
Or a cup, you're right. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and put these marshmallows on to cover all of the circles. And I'm not going to do all of them for the sake of time on the video, but you can get the idea, right? So you're going to just cover all of the glue up. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to put some glue over here on each side for your pretzel arms and glue those down. And then what part goes on the top of the snowman?
The hat.
His hat, right? His or her hat. So we're going to put some glue on here and put that hat up on the top. And then you can take a marker or crayon and you can draw in the eyes and then give them a mouth. And then you can draw like little buttons in the middle. And then I'm going to take an orange marker and make him a carrot nose. Like that. Okay. I feel like I should put all the marshmallows on. How fast can I put all the marshmallows on?
Super fast.
Okay, I just want to show you how cute it looks when it's all the way done, so I'm going to do my best to put all the marshmallows on, okay? And if you don't want to do all the marshmallows, you can kind of spread them out and use up less marshmallows. And I counted out 50 marshmallows for each student's bag. That's a lot of marshmallows. So if you're grown up Letty, you could nibble on one and then you could use the rest for the project. So here's my snowman at night. Again, you can decorate it however you want by giving him eyes and a nose and a mouth and buttons. And that's that. Okay, so I will see you next week when we talk about day and night.
Ooh.
So that will be our theme next week. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.